Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs, and welcome back to Gundam Breaker 2. I'm not sure if I mentioned last time that I really wanted to try out the martial arts move set, but I got to thinking about what I could do about that, and when I was looking through the custom poses, I noticed that one of the custom poses available looked very much like Chun-Li's default stance in Street Fighter 3, so here we are. Um, Let me take you through the process here and explain why I did and didn't do some of the things I did and didn't do. So first off, her head is gun cannons, and there's a very good reason for that, which is that I had not really messed with any of the Super Fumina parts. I was going to try and like give her an actual human face, but turns out those, despite the Super Fumina probably being a better match for the torso of Chun-Li's outfit than this is, it is not customizable. Neither is Mobile Doll May. So yeah, just that is out. So luckily we have plenty of parts that suit the mission even so. The color layout on the gun cannon's head actually did a pretty good job of matching her hairstyle. So I yeah, and I tried to get the visor to match the rest of the face, but couldn't quite get that to work. And also the camera just, again, trying to, simulate three-dimensional controls with two analog sticks can be kind of hairy. So, okay, yeah. So, yeah, went with the gun cannon head. There we go. Went with Noble Gundam arms because they worked pretty well for, fairly slender arms with puffy sleeves. The legs, yeah, and the body, of course, is Noble Gundam as well. Forgot that part. Yeah. Uh, Again, just pretty much fit the necessary shapes. Likewise, that's why I picked the Gun Archer's legs. The backpack is invisible. I chose the Ifrit Custom because you could, reasonably probably mistake its heat swords for Chinese broadswords, and I needed some weapons in here. There are no long range weapons. Again, because couldn't figure out what to use. Martial arts is the combined short range weapons. Shield, again, for extra weaponry. Went with the Gyaradoga shield, just because, there's nothing that I can think of that really does like a fireball, but a Sturmfaust will work. Okay, so here again, this is where things got complicated to just really match the overall outfit. The tri-blades are the decorative hair buns. The spiked wrists from the Dark Army were absolutely perfect for this. The rear skirt is the Freedom Gundam's rail cannons, angled as best as it would allow me. And the front skirt is a Zaku 2 shield. So, yeah. And, yeah, actually wound up with a decent set of EX moves out of this. Burning Finger, Armor Repair, which is pretty much default, Berserker System, and the Heat Sabers. On the option part side, I've got a GN Beam Saber, those Sturmfausts, the rail cannons, which I'm really kind of interested to see what direction they fire in, because some weapons seem to fire positionally and some do not, and I'm not sure which these will be. And GN Beam Saber Throw, again, just for a kind of fireball kind of weapon. I put the Head Vulcans and the Tri-Blade on because I have access to them, and why not? Haven't really changed my ability cartridges because I haven't gotten any new ones. But I also leveled things up relatively far, so we are going to try Chapter 5 of Mission 1 at probably, well, we'll see what difficulty, but we'll see how this goes. Not standard. Hardcore is level 16. Extreme is level 47. I guess we'll try that again. I think we're close to that on some of these, so let's see about this. And of course, hopefully I remember to edit that cough out. But yeah, just, weather change has my sinuses all wonky. But I'm pretty happy with how this came out all in all. You know, some of these designs I seem to get remarkably close, and then others I feel like I could get closer. But I think this is one of the better ones. I've built a few extras in advance just whenever I thought of something, because rather than just do this the day before and stress myself out, having a backlog not bad. I did do a little bit of testing with this, and one of the things that is particularly nice about this is that an awful lot of the martial arts moveset is kick related, so which is absolutely perfect. Even really has her rapid fire kicks. It's great. Both the ground ones and basically an approximate analog to her Tensho Kyaku, which is nice. So yeah, so I'm pretty happy with this all in all. And okay, I was kind of hoping that when I launched the Tri-Blades, they would be off of her head for a minute just for comedy value, but I'll take what I can get. Let's see, this Mark II, yeah, I'm still under-leveled, as I'm sure you can tell from the kind of damage I'm doing, but even so, it could be worse. Let's try Berserker mode, that'll help. And, okay, yeah, the Heat Sabers definitely do the trick. And let's get this. Yeah, this is defeat target. I don't know if I'm going to get enough breaks, but since I got the first one in under a minute, seems like a reasonable chance at getting under the time estimate if I'm lucky. Also, 5-star Hyakushiki arms. I'm all for that. Yeah, looks like for the most part the Heat Sabers are going to be our go-to. Let's see. I've got like a minute's leeway. Let's take out some of these other things and hopefully get some parts. The Vulcans aren't any great shakes. The Tri-Blades do pretty well, so yeah, that saber. Neither of the sabers are particularly great. Okay, I'm guessing from what I just saw that martial arts probably has a throw move in the air too. Like, okay, that's basically another one of her moves. Yeah, so basically, I think all of these moves are more or less wushu derived, so they are going to be perfect for her. So I could be wrong about that, but I would have to ask my brother to watch the move set since he studied martial arts for a good period of time in his teens. Basically, he was really good at things like full contact sparring, but gave it up because he was really tired of getting hit in the head, and I respect that. Because yeah, I've never been a fan of that myself, just not my thing. Okay, that is the first wave. That's an A rank breaks, S rank time. That's not bad. If I can, keep going along those lines for the rest of this, we have a shot. But okay, let's see what we've got. To be honest, I haven't leveled things up like all the way to the limit because I don't want to. Since I'm probably going to be swapping customs pretty regularly, I don't want to use up all my upgrade mats and be, totally unable to really cut loose with these things. So yeah, I'm kind of trying to see what I can do with like the, like if not the bare minimum I can do for a given build, something near that. Because again, just I will luckily get more, upgrade mats as I go. But I'm kind of hoping just try and play it a little safe so I can keep going without grinding off camera too much. I've barely done any yet. I have bought the parts I need to build some things, but actual grinding has not happened. That. Where is next target? Oh, it was right behind me. Oh, hey, it's the original 80s gun tank model. Good news. The basically entry grade equivalent anniversary 1980 Gundam is now out. So let's Berserker and give one more set of chops. And nope, it's gone. Okay. Time to stop wasting time then. But yeah, that is basically the 1980s Gundam is the little like metal slime like one you've seen through these stages. And yeah, it's it was of course originally molded with almost no articulation, and just in the color white. Apparently, there's a picture going around the internet of the instructions, which are bilingual, luckily, but they also have just little like nostalgic factoids for people who were not there in 1980 to build the original. And apparently, okay, that's only a 1 EX level to use those heat blades. That's pretty great. Okay, but yeah, apparently in those days, they would actually come with little, like, I want to say sauce packets full of model glue, so you didn't have to buy extra glue to finish the kit if you were careful, which is kind of great. But really does look like a sauce packet, though. But yeah, so that was, that was interesting. I definitely want that kit. Okay, yeah, that couple of good ground breaks and a kick. I'll get back up to, ow, get back up to healed, and, is Berserker mode? Ow. Stop killing me. Jeez, rude. Okay, well. Oh yeah, I do have other options, this being one of them. And swords, please. And just unload everything on everything, because I'm going to need. Okay, and just hit this with the big chop, and yeah, that's one of them down. That's good. Yeah, martial arts are a little bit more standardized compared to the previous games. One of the things that I liked about the martial arts moveset in Breaker 3 is you could charge it. So let's see if I can finish it with Burning Finger. Yes. But yeah, you could charge the moves for extra damage, and if you can do that here, it's not to as great an effect. Matter of fact, it used to be that you would get different moves out of light and heavy attacks based on how long you held the button. I liked that, but this isn't bad by any stretch. It works very nicely, so I can't complain. But that was a neat system. I hope, if not this breaker, in a future breaker, they bring back that style, because that was a neat way to go about things, I think. This and chop. Yeah, those heat sabers are just amazing. They are going to be so much use, so that is going to be good. Again, just to have something I can actually, okay, no, it's the same like palm strike except in the air is what it seems to be. Yeah, so yeah, I liked that style. But I think there's a couple of other weapons in Breaker that work like that, but like all the bare-handed styles basically worked like that at the time. So again, it was a nice way to differentiate them. That said, I feel like overall the Breaker 4 movesets are pretty nice and don't. There was a certain amount of sameness, I feel like, to some of the Breaker 3 weapons that is not here. They really did think about what they were doing with this, and I appreciate that. Berserker mode on, Awakening on, and Swords on. I figure that's as much buff as I can actually come up with at the moment, so Stomp, there we go. And I'm not sure how, what my break bonus is going to be like, but I am definitely doing okay in terms of damage, so that's good. And I'm pretty sure this is the last one, so just use the big swings, which were not quite enough, but this will be. There we go. Yeah. So, yeah, I think the railguns are actually hitting things. I didn't actually stop to look, but yep, there we go. I think it works pretty well. Again, martial arts moveset's pretty decent, and yeah, this build seems to work and also to be neat looking, so nothing wrong with that. So did I get an overall S? Yes, Sturmfaust left and right again, Mega Gatling Gun, Shotgun, Money, and almost to build rank 38. Alright, so I got a level 41 Master Grade Zeta Beam Saber, that's pretty good. 23 melee, I can blend that into my existing melee part. Savior Gundam Beam Saber, I believe that is the folding razor. I believe that's the Impulse Gundam version of the pocket knives. Probably. The Vajra Beam Saber, I think, belonged to the Justice Gundam originally. Not 100% sure. The Cosmic Era Beam Sabers all more or less look the same, especially for Freedom and Justice and their variants. Long-range weapons got a high-grade Hyper Mega Launcher, another Gundam Seed-related rifle, laser machine gun with grenade launcher, shotgun, and Mega Gatling. Theta Head, 21 3 stars is okay. 5-star build strike head, some SD stuff. Okay, Savior Gundam Torso, master grade at 16. Okay, level 42 Hyakushiki arm, nothing wrong with that. Highest on this side is Aegis Gundam at 32. Mark II legs at 44, I'll take that, yeah. 42 Command Gundam backpack. Level 36 Chobum shield, and yep, okay number of parts. Not outstanding, but I had. Alright, let's do one more. Which will be the first, actually, let's break, like I was doing before, and we'll do the first of the quests. Why not? I don't think there's any particular order we have to do anything in. Yeah, last time I think I don't remember whether I tried the suppression quest on or off screen, but we are gonna try it again on extreme, which is the same basic level cap as we were just playing at. So hopefully it'll work out. But we're gonna give it a shot, and then we will call it for today. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do more with the Chun-Li build next time or move on to something else. It kind of depends on just how much, how many builds ahead I can get, but yeah, I'll probably do something. Let's see. Yeah, that was the skirt. It looks like it did hit them, so that's good. And yeah, this time I just have to kill everything, so yeah, those heat sabers are going to get a workout, because that is my strongest attack, it seems. But yeah, still relatively fast. One problem I've been having with these is remembering to set anything that shouldn't be hovering or flying to walk, which, yeah. Because there's just such, I don't think Chun-Li spends a lot of time flying. Neither do some of the others I built, so yeah, just it's a question of like actual memory, so not totally doomed, but definitely gonna have to double back sometimes. What else? Where else? Why else? Okay, Juagu. Okay, Burning Finger works. I mean, works just fine. Stop hitting me. Rude. Put this Juagu over here. Well, at least I hit it with one of the swipes. I could have waited till it was on the ground again, but let's see. And the good news is this does seem to build meter fairly quickly too, which, that seems appropriate, that I need to build meter to make things work for a Street Fighter character. And chops, more juggles. There we go. Yeah, again, I like this moveset. Yes, the railguns do hit. Not particularly great, but decently. Oh, those were the Sturmfaust. The railguns are the ones on the bottom. I'll check those. Chop up the Hygog. But yeah, like I said, I do not have any ranged attacks. It's a shame I don't have a... The shame Shining Gundam arms wouldn't be appropriate for this, because then I'd probably have Shining Shot at these. Okay, yeah, the railguns do hit. That's good. Chop. Chop. Seems like the break power on the Heat Sabers is pretty strong as well, so that's good. And go. Now, I'm hoping that the little, like, air noises that I was getting despite, running all my noise reduction on these videos will be a little bit less prevalent now, because it's actually cool enough that, hooray, the air conditioner is off for the first time since, like, May. So that's nice. But we'll see how that goes. I don't know. If you can actually hear a difference, let me know. If not, that's fine. But I do feel like I've been hearing fewer of the pops that were driving me crazy, and hopefully in the next, like, 6 months or however, I will be able to figure out an effective pop filter for this microphone. But, or a better microphone. Could go either way. I don't know. But for now, I'll just struggle through with what is, because it's the, I have like 2 or 3 methods of recording, and this is the easiest one for longer videos. So, I could capture the sound separately in Audacity, but just getting things to sync up can frequently be a hassle. I could export... I guess there's other options. I'll have to think about it. I could export the audio from this into Audacity, and then, do the noise reduction there, which seems to be a little bit more effective, which is not surprising. Audacity is, of course, a program entirely about audio editing that has been around for a long time. So, but yeah, it does slow things down though, and since I'm not great at keeping schedules. The more work I have to put in to something, I kind of just like to keep this streamlined. I'm not going to call it a bad habit, but it's definitely a habit I started when I was still taking care of Mom, that's for sure. I think I mentioned this before, when I was in the hospital, which I am recording this, in fact, on the evening of October 12th, which is the 5th anniversary of my gallbladder's attempt on my life. But, Maelstrom looked to get some videos done for me while I was sick, and he said he was just impressed by how very streamlined and quick this video format is. And it's like, that is for GBO2 in particular. I'm like, yeah, that is why I designed it, because frequently, and it got more frequent after I got out of the hospital. My free time was at a premium. That all said, shout out to Maelstrom and my brother and Nurse Gundam and everyone who pitched in when I was recovering and when I was put in the hospital, because it was right after Gundam Battle Operation 2 premiered in the US, like kind of a crucial time. And I'm pretty sure I missed at most a day. I don't think I missed that much. I think the most of the time I've missed has been because of power outages. So, yeah, so that is, over the last, 10 plus years of doing this, I have missed very few days. There's, there was a while there when GBO1 was ending, and I was kind of burned out on it, that I was only doing things for it weekly. But yeah, there's, you go back and hopefully I haven't said anything too terribly stupid over the years. And also, there has been, video for basically every day for the last 10 plus years. So we're close to it. Like I said, there were periods when I missed things, but since GBO2 started, not very much. And I'm, stupidly proud of that. Like I said, I came up with a very functional, low-effort format for the GBO2 videos, but also just, it kind of passes for a work ethic if you squint, so I'll take it. I am, to be honest, I'm happy I've managed to keep it up afterwards, because I am, it's been almost 2 years now since I stopped taking care of Mom, and I'm still burned out. That's, that doing either of those things, taking care of somebody or losing somebody you love, takes a lot out of you. Doing both together, yeah, sometimes I feel silly that I'm still, depressed around the edges and burned out, but that was a lot. I hope nobody in your life ever has heart failure. I hope nobody, I hope nobody in your life ever has to depend on you for, survival, because that is tough. That is really, really tough. I miss Mom. I hate how hard things were for for her, and I am super happy to not be doing that. But anyway, enough, boy, this build also keeps Awakening going for a very long time, it seems like, which is nice. But yeah, enough talking about absolute bummers, but, I survived my gallbladder trying to kill me. I'll survive this too. One funny thing, at least funny to me, they initially thought it was a ton of small gallstones that were messing me up. When the doctor got in there, the head of surgery at the hospital, who had been doing this for years, he found the single largest gallstone he had ever seen in his life. So I never got to see it, and I'm kind of sad about that. Okay, rank 38, got Tallgeese and Kabakali and a Freak Custom color schemes. That's not bad. And yeah, S rank everything. Oh wow, I am going to have some uber powerful claws when all this is said and done. I'll be able to set up my claw part move sets really well. RX-78 style beam sabers, one of each type. Also some more melee parts to feed things. That's good. And I should be able to merge all those freely because I'm not using any of these in this build. Shotgun was stock. Nice to have both versions. Zaku machine gun, beam spray gun, really good beam spray gun, and ground type beam rifle that's quite considerable as well. Okay, we got the full armor Thunderbolt Gundam. Yeah, just a bunch of good and high level parts. Which, yeah, again, I'll probably have to merge most of this down where I can. I'll work around things that are being used in current blueprints, because if I don't, I'll have to rebuild them before I run them. But yeah, a lot of good stuff. A bunch of plastic, still no ability cartridges because we are too low level. But that is going to do it for today's Gundam Breaker 4. We'll be back later in the week with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later!